Hey friends, let's do 10-ish minutes of upper body stretch and mobility. I'm doing these seated stretches from my couch. You could do them from a chair, somewhere stable that you feel like you can move safely. I will be adjusting along the way. So if you get into this and you're like, oh, something's not right, I need to wiggle, I need to do this, there's plenty of permission and time to do that, especially because this is a recording. So just like pause it and adjust. You do not need any special props. You don't need anything in particular here. We're using what we got, which is our body and the energy that we have today. This whole thing is meant to be pretty low key. It's meant to be used to wake up your upper body, maybe wiggle out some stiffness that you have going on. It is not necessarily a full workout, but it may be something that is a full enough movement for you in the moment. All right, let's get into it. To get started, I think the most important thing for me is to ground my feet. I often sit places where I'm like this. I'm just sitting all the way back and my feet never touch the floor. So for me, I'm gonna scooch up a little bit so that my feet are down and I can look down and see them or feel the floor. I'm pressing my big toe into the floor. I'm wiggling my little toes and then pressing my entire foot down. Then we're just gonna take some deep breaths. We're gonna take 3 really deep breaths to ground in this position and feel a little bit more comfortable here. So inhaling through your nose, thinking about relaxing your shoulders, opening your chest, exhaling to sigh it out. Again, inhaling through your nose, thinking about evening out through your ribs, keeping them nice and neutral, spine is long, exhale to sigh it out. And the last one, inhale through your nose, grounding through your seat, pressing through your feet, exhaling to sigh it out. Not too bad. Depending on where you're sitting and how much room your arms have, the next move is going to either look like your hands coming to the edge of your seat or flowing a little bit more in your range of motion, but you're gonna inhale and exhale, lifting up through your arms, pressing the back of your hand back behind you. You don't want to go all the way. You don't want to be twisting and turning. You're just getting some movement into your upper body here. Again, my feet are not wiggling around and swinging. They're wiggling around a little bit, but they're not swinging everywhere. Inhaling. Yes. Getting a little bit of movement here, not forgetting to breathe. If you can't get the breath to coordinate with the movement, it's not that serious. It's more serious that you're actually breathing. Let's go for a couple more here. Yes, last 2. Okay, last one. A couple is relative when you're a fitness instructor. Now you're gonna bring your hands here, shoulders roll down your back, and twist. Twist. If you have a little bit more energy or you want a little bit more of this energy through, you can also punch it out and punch it out. We're thinking about twisting through our waist. Punch and punch. Your seat is still staying grounded. Your chin is off of your chest. You're reaching and reaching. These are not the fastest punches or reaches. They are really intentionally twisting through your side body. Let's go for 3, for 2, for 1, and then back here, swooping the arms up. Big reach up, shoulders release. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, pull your elbows down, chin comes off of your chest. We're gonna do this a few more times. Inhale, big reach. Sit up tall, shoulders relax. Exhale, pull down. Feel your shoulders squeeze here. Don't let your arms come all the way down. I know you can do it, but we don't need to. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Chin off your chest. Open wide here through your upper body, through your chest. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Not too bad. Bring it down. Roll out your wrists. If you roll them one way, you know I'm going to ask you to roll them the other way. This one's making an interesting sound. And then we're gonna come into our neck, okay? So go ahead and gently bring your chin towards your chest. Doesn't have to touch. If it touches, that's fine. Relaxing your shoulders and keeping your chest open here. Take a deep breath. My eyes are looking down towards my toes. I'm just checking in with my feet while I'm here, multitasking. And then when you're ready, just slowly draw your chin over towards one shoulder. It doesn't matter what side. You're staying here and breathing. And maybe if you're interested, the opposite hand can reach away from you, getting a little stretch here. My hand is facing down towards my couch. You can also open your hand up. You could turn your palm towards the sky. You could wiggle back and forth a little bit here, or slowly move your fingertips back and forth. Remembering to keep your shoulders relaxed, your chest open. And when you're ready, drawing your chin back through center and your arm back through center, and then going to the other side. So your head is here, you draw your chin over, shoulders relaxed, chest stays open, and then if you're interested, extending this arm, relaxing the shoulder, maybe flipping your palm up. You can explore all of these while you're here. You don't have to just do one thing. Inhale and exhale. For me, I always have to add a little bit of movement because I'm impatient and I don't like being completely still. When you're ready, come back through center. Bring everything up here. And we're gonna gently do this at a different level. So your chin is gonna go over to one side, look over your shoulder, inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale back through center. Shoulders relaxed. We'll go the other way. So we look over our shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, come back through center. One more each side. Inhale and exhale here. Shoulders relax. Inhale. Exhale to unwind. Last one. Over the shoulder here. Inhale and exhale. Jaw relaxes. Inhale. Exhale back through center. Okay, that was pretty slow for me. So now I need to get a little bit more wiggling in. I'm going to interlace my fingers and press and round forward. Chin coming towards your chest if you want to. My spine is rounded. And then on my inhale, I'm bringing it up and wiggling side to side. We're gonna do it again. Exhale, round and press forward. Really thinking about pressing. If that interlace is uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. You could do this, you could do this, and then inhale, big reach up, wiggle. Again, I like the interlace, that's my preference, but that doesn't have to be yours. Exhale, press it forward, round your spine. Inhale. Bring it up, wiggle it out, arms come down. We're gonna take a shoulder stretch, big reach out on one side, doesn't matter what side, we're gonna do both. Arm comes across, wiggle your fingers, chin off your chest. If you're like me, you gotta add a little extra movement here just because it's allowed. I will allow it. Inhale and exhale. If you don't wanna add the wiggle, you don't have to. If you cannot catch your arm right here and you feel like there's a lot of pressure on your elbow, you can always bring it to your forearm instead. I would rather you not have that much pressure on your elbow. This hand is gonna release everything gently. Shake it out and switch. Same thing on the other side. Depending on where you can catch your arm, that's where you catch your arm. It's not anything to do with you. It's your anatomy. Doesn't matter if you can't touch up here. Maybe you're here. Maybe it just feels better to do it below your elbow. I don't know. Listening to your body, having a little fun with it. And then when you're ready, release. We're gonna do the triceps, same thing. Arms come up, bring one hand down towards the center of your shoulders. This other hand can come to your elbow, but if that doesn't touch or if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can also do the armpit or just let this arm do its own thing. I always do a lean. One thing about me, I'm always trying to get that extra little wiggle in. It feels so good to me. So anytime I can add a little extra, but you don't have to. Back through center, you can switch. Reminder that this side may be different. So you may be able to touch your elbow on the other side and not on this side, or vice versa. Only one way to find out. Maybe a little wiggle. Back up through center. Everything comes down. shake it out. That was just a short upper body stretch from seated, short and sweet-ish, hopefully. Maybe you got a little out of that. Maybe you need a little bit more. There will be more stretches from seated and from standing coming your way. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you so much. See you later.